Hi there to the people who are joining. Today I'm going to be doing some free tarot readings, so 1-card readings. Just post your questions in the comments. If you'd like a general read, I can do that for you. Or if you do have a specific question, I can also look at that. So whatever you prefer, just when to hop on. Hi Sharon, thanks for being here. Thanks for everyone who's joining. I've just started now, so just waiting for a few more people to hop in. But anyone who does have a question, please go ahead, just pop it in the comments. I'll read who I'm drawn to today. If you just like a general reading, that's absolutely fine as well. But if you have a specific question, something on your mind, something on your heart, please do just go ahead. And hey Sarah, hey everyone who joined in, thank you so much for being here. Anika, will Harris contact me soon? Afternoon David, hi everyone. So this is for Anika, just to let everyone know that I am an energy tarot reader, so I look at the energy of a situation. So not so much like yes, no questions and things like that. It's more, like I say, I get an energy read, more complex readings in a way to get more details and more out of it that way, I find. And it can offer guidance and clarity. But Anika, I will have a look at the energies surrounding you and Harris now. Spirit, please bring a message for Anika, for her and Harris. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Or is it Annika? Sorry, I'm saying Anika. It's Annika. Annika and Harris, please, Spirit. Message for Annika and Harris. So we've got the Queen of Voices, and I believe this is, Annika, a message for the best way for you to approach this dynamic. You're having to come from a more head over heart perspective, I feel like. You'll get the best results. It's about speaking your truth as well, and being quite direct. So maybe that's required with Harris, maybe about the situation, about the dynamic between you. Clarity and your commitment to the truth is maybe some harsh truths might need to be said as well, but kind of sit down, have that tricky conversation. You are completely in your rights. This Queen of Voices is very bold, is confident. She can come across sometimes as harsh, but that really isn't the truth of her energy. She is just committed to the truth, and cutting through the kind of the nonsense. I'm just going to have a look what energy Harris is bringing to this. 9 of Emotions. I always feel like that this card, it's that this person is a little bit stuck in their emotions. They could even be going through a period of healing, but the 9 of Emotions is about needing to take some time out actually to heal. So that could be their energy at the moment, and it's about really having to focus sometimes on yourself. So if you had felt distance from them, they've maybe gone inside and been quite introverted. The best sort of, they could even be, it's kind of a different energy to yours as well with the 9 of Emotions. This is water element ruled by, so it's almost like that they're in their feelings. But like I say, I feel like that your approach is the most important message from Spirit, is that you would need to speak your truth. So I hope that resonated. Let me just see who else to go to now, if you could just give me a moment to catch up. Mark, with regards to Hugh, if you're still here, Mark, this message is for you. Energies surrounding Mark and Hugh, please. Energies surrounding Mark and Hugh, Spirit. Energy surrounding Mark and Hugh. A message for Mark, please, Spirit. Ten of Materials. So despite what maybe has gone on between you and Hugh, Mark, I'm just going back to your specific question. Where are you? Will Hugh try to fix things? Will this be for is right or wrong? Longevity is very much still on the cards, Mark, here. So this Ten of Materials is about having it all, so to speak. So this could be Hugh's energy that I'm picking up on, or maybe from both sides, but this is a card of commitment, and it's about not limiting. I feel like it's about not limiting where this connection can go, actually. I feel like that Hugh and Will, that you sort of part of the same spiritual family. There's some karma involved between you two. Maybe you've been in past lives together. But there is, if there's distance between you at the moment, I feel like there's still lots of unfinished business. And like I say, Ten of Materials, it's actually a very positive card to come through. It's one of the most positive cards in the deck. And like I say, it talks about commitment, longevity, with it being materials, which is like earth energy. This is about the need to still put in effort, still put in the work, if that's what you want the outcome for you to still be together. Like I say, there does seem to be a karmic connection here. Then if that's still what you desire, then if you're okay about putting the work in, putting the commitment in, then I do see, like I say, longevity here, prosperity. There is still a lot of potential here. With it being a Ten of Materials as well, if you can move forward in this energy, I feel like you'll get some closure on maybe past behaviours and move into a more prosperous period together as well. But there is energy potential here for you to be like a power couple. I hope that resonates. A positive card though there to come through. Let me just have a look who is next. Bear with me one moment. Frank, Will, Emily and Archie end up together. This is for Emily and Archie. Emily and Archie, Spirit. Please bring a message through for Emily and Archie. Spirit, please bring a message through for Emily and Archie. Two of Voices. So this is a crossroads kind of moment. With it being voices, that's the swords suit in the traditional deck. So one or both of these people, they are very much in their head. There is like someone is angsting over making a decision. So maybe this is about if to move forward together. Like I say, this could be one or both of these people, Emily and Archie. Look at this crossroads that we see here that is taking them through to this doorway, this pathway. But at the minute, there's this sort of overthinking energy, anxiety, being in their head, and it's like the decision is really on their mind, on their heart. I'm going to have a look at likely outcome. The Hermit. So this still feels a bit, for the near future at least anyway, that the energy is still quite stuck. It doesn't mean that this is over, but the Hermit is a message from Spirit to say that there is still some more healing and time for introspection needed on both sides. With the Hermit, it's about going within rather than looking without, and someone is having to have more time to make a decision. Thank you so much for the roses and gifts there. Thank you so much. So like I say, at the minute the energy still feels quite angsty, this energy of indecision. There is still time, there still needs to be time for someone or both of them to go within to find out what is the right answer for them. So I hope that's helpful. It just gives a read on the situation and the energies in the near future. It still feels like there's time. Separation still needs to be the case for now. Sophie, I'm just going to check, and then David, I'll get to you. Sophie, I'm just trying to see what, can I have a reading? Sophie, would you like a general, or can I have a reading? General or specific question? Please just pop it in the chat now, and then David, I'll get to you. I know that you, if Sophie's there, general reading, no problem. Spirit, please bring a message for Sophie. Message for Sophie, please. General energies surrounding Sophie, please, Spirit. Major Arcana. So if this is positive card, the World Cosmos. So this is about the need to close out cycles. So at the minute you are nearing the end of a certain cycle. So it could be, this could be in a practical way, this could be like a situation, like a transition from, say, an old job to new job, relationships, even living situations, or it can be like an emotional journey, like a certain perspective or outlook, a way of being. And it's about leaving, in some ways almost like leaving an old habits or things that no longer serve you, allowing those to fall away, allowing that to end, like I say, things that don't serve you anymore. And it's about focusing on creating the space for new energies, fresh starts, you know, new relationships, new connections with people. I'm just going to ask what's the best way for you to sort of close out these cycles and lead. And this is, so the Seven of Inspiration, this talks about holding the space for what's really important to you. And I feel like there is energies surrounding you that are almost challenging you, pushing you, trying to maybe hold you in situations that don't serve you, or people, this could be people not wanting to let you go. This could be pressures of a job, for example. Sort of, we see this woman here who's having to put all her energy and effort into holding this space of, this is what she loves, this is what she wants, this orange energy in the center that's vibrant, it's inspirational, it's this star. So that talks about hopes, wishes, dreams. And then this darkness represents external pressures, things that kind of go fly in the face of this and go against that for you, Sophie. And you are having to, so I see that you are holding that space. Continue to do that and let these cycles close out. It will get easier in time. You won't have to do this, you know, forever. It might feel like you have to do it forever, but you won't. You just need to keep pushing on and holding that space, and then these situations or people, places, things will fall away. I hope that resonated for you, Sophie. David, I believe you were next, if you are still here. I'm just trying to find your question, or if you can post it in the chat again, if you'd like a general reading or you've got a specific question. David, there you are. Yes, general read, David, or specific question. Sort out these financial. Okay, no problem. Money reading for David, please. Spirit, What energies are surrounding David's finances, please? Spirit, please bring a message through for David. Financial, please, for David. The Hermit. Major Arcana, so big energy at the moment surrounding this. Always with it being a Major Arcana, always tells me that something significant around the subject or topic or energies around you are quite intense at the moment. You will have to, the sort of answers that you seek, David, are, you have the wisdom yourself. It's about shining a light within. Maybe if you've looked externally for answers, or maybe from help from other people even. But I feel like that you have the skill, you have the knowledge, and you have the wisdom to get to where you want to financially. We see this really bright ray of sunlight, which is like you shining a light on the situation to kind of get the information of the next steps that you see. I was drawn to this on the bottom of the deck as well, which is this Two of Voices energy, again about maybe you're being faced with a decision of some kind which will influence your finances. And this has come out, which is the Eight of Voices. If you are up late at night worrying, or if you are angsting over this talks about anxiety, worries, fears. This comes with the hopeful message that these worries and fears are unfounded, David. So if you are having financial fears, this is a reassuring card to have. This woman here, we see she's blindfolded herself, and actually she has tied herself in knots, but really it's just exactly that you've tied yourself in a knot. There isn't, if you can just untie yourself, if you can change your perspective. Like I say, you may already be faced with a decision, or this could be in the near future energies of what's coming up. Again, try not to overthink it. This is about going on instinct. The Hermit is about taking time alone and going within. So don't trust yourself. You don't have to find these answers from other people to advise you. You have the knowledge and insight to make the right decision for financial growth. I hope that helps. I'm just going to have a look who's next, if you just give me a chance. If you are new to this, please do give me a follow. I do post very regularly, and I do these lives regularly as well, just so you get notified. Jenny, I'm going to have a look at this no contact situation. Jenny, this is for you. No problem, David. I hope that helped. Jenny, this is for you. Spirit, please, can you take a look at this situation for Jenny, please? No contact situation for Jenny, thank you. I'm going to take this top card here. Four of Emotions. There's still unfinished business here, Jenny. So this could be your energy. This Four of Emotions is about feeling rejected, disappointed about a situation. It's almost like things haven't worked out. Obviously, if you're in a no contact situation, things haven't worked out how you had hoped. And we see this woman here who is sat and she is disappointed, but what she can't see or isn't looking at the minute is this fourth cup, which is being offered to her as it's like there's something else left to be said, or something else coming forward. So this is as well encouraging you not to get too stuck in the negativity and the disappointment, and just close yourself off in a way and be open to this fourth cup, which is kind of like a new way of looking at things, or a new news actually coming through. I'm just going to look at the other person's energy. We've got the Eight of Materials, so they still want to put effort and work into this. The Eight of Materials is about genuine effort. It's about the real deal. It's about quality, producing sort of quality results in a way. So I still see that the other person is invested in this, and something else will come through with this fourth cup. So if you still want to reconnect with this person, all that you need to do is remain open if that's what you want, and don't be too closed off in the negativity, in the disappointment, and kind of be willing and open to moving forward. I hope that helped. Danielle, are you still here? I'm just going to see if you posted your question. Danielle, if you're still here, please let me know and post your question or general reading. Hi Danielle. Please, if you would still like a reading, if you've got a question or just a general read, future of me and Adam, no problem, let me have a look. Danielle, Spirit, please let's take a look at the futures of Danielle and Adam, please. Future energies of Danielle and Adam, thank you. Future energies of Danielle and Adam, Spirit, please, thank you. 10 of Inspiration. So this is about laying down burdens. It's getting to maybe if you've had difficulties, challenges, Danielle, this could be between you two, or it could be life in a way happening, and it's like that sense of burnout. So one or both of you could be feeling this sort of burnout, but it's like you've put a lot of effort into either say making this relationship work, or you've invested in yourself to kind of set yourself up for the future. And the 10 of Inspiration tells me that you'll be able to finally, the energy is going to shift for you both, so it's going to get easier. The 10 of Inspiration talks about a certain period, a phase closing, and it's like in the traditional deck we see someone who's carried this bundle of wheat on their back, and it's like the burden's on their back, and they've carried it and they've kept going and they've kept going and they've stuck in, and they've finally reached their destination, their point of where they need to be. We see this woman here who's carried all these like water carriers, but it's like contains actual magic and all the good stuff here. So it's really about being rewarded for efforts put in, and I do see in the near future that you are getting to the end of the challenging time, and then this can make way for things beginning to get easier, sense of flow coming back in, and just being less hard work really. So I hope that resonated to your situation, Danielle. Just having a look now. Sam, if you're still here, does Raj truly love me? I can look at the energies between you and Raj, Sam. Energies between Sam and Raj, please. Energies between Sam and Raj. Spirit, energies between Sam and Raj, please. 5 of Emotions. So this is so what we see in the 5 of Emotions, that there's some kind of loss and disappointment in a situation. So again, maybe things haven't turned out. We had a similar card earlier about how maybe things haven't turned out as you had planned. There's a sort of sadness in this card as well, but with the 5 of Emotions, it brings with the message that there are 3 cups that are spill over. So that's the loss, that's the disappointment, but 2 cups remain. So all is not lost. And again, it's about not getting, if you're wanting to continue with this connection, there is still potential here, and it's about focusing on what remains and working on that, and not focusing what will kind of destroy this or break this down is if you can't move on essentially, or fixate on the loss and the disappointment. Obviously allow yourself to heal from hurts, from pains, but if you're wanting to continue with this union, then there is potential that is still here. Two of Cups remaining, like I say. Focus on that, focus on the positive, focus on the good between you, look to the future about how you can build on this as well, and that's the way forward through this connection, Sam. I hope that resonated. Erin, what's the future for you and Josh? Erin, this is for you. Future energies for Erin and Josh, please, Spirit. Future energies for Erin and Josh. Future energies for Erin and Josh, please, Spirit. Beautiful card. Major Arcana, Erin, the Lovers. Very powerful card. Very self-explanatory in a way. It's not always obviously this isn't always about romantic love, but with your question, because you're looking at between yourself and another in a romantic way, this is exactly that. Like, it's a very encouraging card from Spirit of, yes, we see this beautiful pink flower that is hanging above you both here. I always see with this card as well, like there's a bit of shyness and hesitancy here. I feel like the feelings are matched on both sides of the depth of emotion. This will only increase, but there is a strong connection here. The Lovers card does talk about soulmate, twin flame energy as well. It is that powerful, with it being a major arcana. There is a lot of depth of feeling here, which I see will just grow deeper and deeper. But a really positive card, and like I say, just very self-explanatory in the connection, and there's a lot of emotion and good feeling here, and you're a good match for each other. I hope that helped. I'm just having a look now, if you just bear with me. Is it, is that Anne? Anne, are you still here? No problem. Anne, are you still here? Just give me a shout out. I'm just going to go back. Hi, Anne. What question did you have? Sorry if you general read or specific question. Thank you, Amy. Gift a badge. I'll get to you. Anne, thank you for the gifts. I'm just waiting on Anne, and then Amy, pop your question in. I'll get to you as well. Anne, will me and Ben last? Let me have a look at the energies surrounding you and Ben. Anne, Spirit, questions for Anne and Ben, please. Questions for Anne and Ben, future energies. Is this going to last? Oh, lots of cards popped out there. I'm just going to keep going. The World Cosmos. So this is Major Arcana, tells me again that this is a significant connection. It's a powerful connection. If things have been challenging, again, this tells me that certain habits and ways of being with each other maybe are closing out, which will make way for fresh start, new beginnings. I've got the Six of Materials, which is about, this brings up the question about reciprocity and balance. So in order to, when you do move, I do see this lasting, just with it being the world, so it's like it's almost like the world keeps turning is what I'm hearing. It's like this cycle, it's like you're entering a new cycle together. So that talks about the future and longevity. What I feel conscious of as you move into this new cycle, Anne, is about making sure that focusing on, I should say, on the give and take. So don't if you feel like there is imbalance there, that it is possible to find balance in this situation. But if you are someone who maybe you have a tendency to give too much, then be mindful of that and only give what feels right. Don't put too much energy and effort into it. I hope this makes sense. And wait to see if it comes back and if it is reciprocated, which I see that it is possible that it is. Four of Voices here. This talks about the need to rest and take time out. Again, being careful about not giving too much energy to this, looking after yourself first and foremost, filling your cup, and just be mindful of the balance going forward is what I see. But I do see you moving into a new cycle and a new phase together, leaving the past, what didn't work for you, old, like say bad habits or ways of being that don't serve you. You can focus on leaving that in the past and look forward with this, having a balanced connection. It is possible, but it just needs attention. I hope that resonated. I believe Amy is next. Amy, if you are here, I'm just going to see if I got your question. Or hi everyone who's joining, thank you so much as well for being here. Thank you so much for the gifts, I really appreciate it. Hi Amy, did you have a specific question or was it a general? Just remind me, sorry. Did you, I'm not sure if I got that specific question or just a general read. Here we go, Amy. May I have a general, please? Feeling a little down in love and career, of course. Sorry to hear that you are feeling down and having a difficult time at the moment, Amy. Let me see what Spirit has for you. Spirit, please, general reading, a message for Amy. What she should be focusing on, what energies. Please bring us some clarity, Spirit, for Amy. Nine of Emotions. This is about, so brings the message, Nine of Emotions. It's about you've actually achieved much more than what you may be feeling at the minute, Amy. This is a card of what you've achieved, like off your own back, like really the work that you've put in, either on yourself or in your career, and that you are further ahead than maybe that you think or feel, that you've put yourself in a better position. The Nine of Emotions is about being kinder to yourself as well. So if you have a tendency to be harsh on yourself, give yourself a hard time, Spirit is asking you to be more gentle with yourself and to celebrate the achievements. It's really important to celebrate the achievements along the way, or we're just constantly striving, constantly pushing ourselves and never being satisfied or celebrating. If you are into manifesting as well, Amy, this is about getting in that, meditating to try to, are into manifesting as well, Amy, this is about getting in that, meditating to try to shift your emotions in emotional well-being. So if that's, like say, meditating, listening to some positive videos about manifestation, talking to loved ones who are trusted, who put you in a better state of mind and better feelings, if that's possible. But it's about focusing on your emotions and trying to shift into a better feeling thought, and actions not required at the minute. So try not to put too much pressure on yourself and just focus on feeling better, feeling good, if that's self-care or like I said, meditating is amazing for that. Even if you can just do 15 minutes, you can shift your emotional space into something better. And then it's like being able to invite that flow, so allow things to come towards you instead of having to push and work really hard to get those things. So I hope that helps, but focus on your emotional well-being rather than action at the minute is the message from Spirit. And also celebrate actually how far you've come and don't give yourself such a hard time. I hope that helped. I'm just gonna see. No problem, Amy. I hope that helped. If there's anyone that I've missed, I'm sure there's lots of people actually that I've missed. I'm just trying to, obviously there's such a flooded question, guys, if you can be mindful. If I don't get to you, I am going to do a collective reading at the end of this session as well. Tierney, I can see you've asked a number of times, so I'm just going to look at this. So look at your energy surrounding your acting career, Tierney. Spirit, please can you give me a card on Tierney's acting career, please? What are the future energies surrounding this? I'm going to pull this card I feel drawn to. Four of Voices. So hold the vision, Tierney. Hold that. Don't give up. Don't give in. You may be in a period where you have to, at the minute, back away from it to kind of let it breathe and give it some space, and that's okay to maybe build your energy up if you're feeling burnt out from trying, or have maybe had some series of rejection, or the energy has felt stagnant. It's almost like it's okay to leave it alone for a bit and not to just hammer away at it. And this again is about just holding that, like it's almost like let yourself daydream about it, allow the magic to come back into the situation for you, give it to God, allow Spirit to help bring opportunities towards you. Again, like is a bit similar to like Amy's energy about this is about almost non-action, but instead shifting it into more what you are attracting towards you and not being in a state of lack. And just imagining what would it look like for you to, for the acting dream to have come true. How would that feel? What kind of films or plays would you be in? How would that look? And imagine how that feels, and then try to hold that feeling. And then maybe on the action front, applying for auditions or however it works for you. It's okay to let yourself rest and breathe, and just allow the magic to come in again, and the joy and the love more to come back into the situation. I hope that resonated, Tierney. Let's see who's next. I've missed anyone. Holly, I'm going to have a look at your buying your house, Holly. Let's have a look at the energies surround Holly. Spirit, please, message for Holly regarding buying their house. Message for Spirit regarding buying their house. For Holly. Okay, the Tower card. This is a card of some kind of upheaval happening. So Holly, I feel like that, I don't know if you've already, the energies towards this have already felt like a bit tumultuous, but the Tower card is about, it's allowing in this process to what will fall away, like negative energies, what will fall away will happen in this process. So it will be a big deal. That's what I feel like. The Tower is about can be about upheavals or things being like up and down is what I'm seeing. But with it being a major arcana, it's like with the Tower, the outcome is always what's best for you. So even if things feel a bit at times stressful and like, oh my God, like how am I, you know, like what is going on with this, or this isn't going to plan, it is actually going to plan, if that makes sense, and things will turn out for the best. And it's about creating space again for what needs to come through, what aligns with your energy. I'm just going to see the best way for you to approach this. 8 of Inspiration, so it's very encouraging about forward motion, and it's about maybe things might happen really quickly, and that's what makes it stressful, because look how fast this woman is going. She's very determined, which is your energy, very determined, very focused. Keep that energy is is the best approach to this, Holly, and this is what will get you through this as well. Staying focused, staying on track, refusing to be deterred. But the 8 of Inspiration is like very fast moving energy, which could be part of that Tower energy. Things sort of, when it does happen, it'll happen very quickly, and maybe with that will bring stress. But always remember, if you're kind of having moments of doubt, that this is the Tower, it always has your best interests at heart, and things will align in your favour. I hope that helped. I'm just going through the questions now. No problem, Holly. Thank you, Donna, for the roses. If you want to post your question. Chloe, what will the future hold for me and Ash? Chloe, this is for you. Spirit, please bring a message for Chloe and Ash. What does the future hold for Chloe and Ash, please? Spirit, energies for Chloe and Ash. 4 of Inspiration, beautiful card to come through, Chloe, very positive. This is a card of commitment. Does actually even speak of marriage in the traditional deck as well. This is very stable energy, grounded energy. We see four strands here which represent the wands, which is about the, you know, 4 is obviously can make the shape of a square, which is a very stable foundation. All these beautiful energies here with this warmth, this love that I see that are between you. So there is a strong bond here and a strong connection. It can be again like karmic, past life, but it's a very joyous card, and it's about celebrating achievements and along the way as well. So don't stress too much about the future. I do see like positivity and long-term commitment in this, but be mindful as well to enjoy the present and don't let the worrying about the future impact or ruin the present. Hope that resonates for you, because it's about the kind of what you've achieved so far is something really wonderful and positive as well. So try to enjoy the moment, celebrate triumphs along the way. But this is a very positive card to come through with relationships, like I say, stability, longevity, long-term commitment. So I hope that helps, Chloe. Very reassuring. Right. Donna, let's have a look at your... Do you have a question, Donna? I'm not sure if I've missed you. Janae, I'll get to you as well. Donna, would you like a general reading? Thank you so much for the gifts. Donna, post your... I don't know if Donna's... Donna, are you here? Is your son at peace? So I don't really look to speak to, say, on the other side, Donna, with like clairvoyancy. I can pull a card surrounding the energy for your son if you like, if you're still happy for me to do that. I'm sorry, I'm just assuming that your son is past when you said that. Yeah. Spirit, please bring a card for Donna regarding her son, please. Energy surrounding her son, please. The Nine of Inspiration. So this is a real card of strength. So that is the energy that is surrounding them. And they are, I don't know if this resonates with you, Donna, but this card is about, it's almost like taking a stand. And being in a very kind of grounded and boundaried place is the energy that's come through with him. So I don't know if that's his character in general, but it's like about taking a stand, and even if you've been through very difficult times and challenges, it's about still being up for the fight, still being up for the challenge. Yeah, he is. And the Nine of Inspiration, so this is about, it can be quite a fiery personality even as well. Like we see all this orange, which is like a very warm character. They could be a fire sign, or that could be significant in his chart. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. But they are feeling, there is a strength to them which is still with them, is what I feel like. And that there's this energy of taking a stand, maybe against someone, or that's the energy that's with, and they are still up for the fight, still up for the challenge. Maybe it's, if you believe in reincarnation, about, you know, coming back onto earth, it's like ready for the challenge still, and the lessons and all the lessons that we experience here. But they are, what I would say is that energy is strong. So that is reassuring for you, I hope, Donna, and that they look how tall and strong that this person is standing. They're in their own power and they're in their own energy, so they do feel they are at peace in that sense, that they're in their own power and in their own energy, and they still have that strength maybe that they always had, that still is with them. They're not beaten, is what I want to say. They still stand strong. So I hope that offers some comfort to you, Donna. Marina, why is your ex messaging you? I can have a look at the energy surrounding you and your ex. Marina and her ex. Spirit, please bring a message forward for Marina and her ex. What are their intentions of reaching out again? The Empress. This is how they see you, Marina, still very much in a very positive light. So this would signify, I would say, that they still would like to, you know, reconnect or pursue a reconnection with you. Only you know, obviously, if this is the right thing and how you feel. But the Empress is a really powerful card, and I think that they see, like, they kind of know what power and beauty that you hold within you, and that they see that a lot of potential in you and their connection still. So they're just seeing you embodying this Empress energy still, which is someone who still would have a lot of influence and power over them, I imagine. This light that is glowing sort of within. So it's just that they still see you in a very good light, and from that they would like to pursue this. If the, like you said, it's an ex, they would like to reconnect, essentially, is what I'm seeing with this card coming through. So I would say the ball is in your court if you were wanting to follow through with this. Obviously, if it ended for a reason, it needs to stay that way. There's no need for you to respond to that, but whatever feels right to you. But I believe that is their intention with that card coming through. I hope that helped. Just going through the questions now. Thank you, Laura. Have you posted your questions? Janae, sorry, there you are. Is there any future between me and A? Janae, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Any future between Janae and A? What are the future energies, please? Jeanette and A. Future energies. 9 of emotions. So yes, gentle emotions. You need to go with the flow for this is the 9 of emotions. It's about not forcing the situation, allowing things to unfold naturally, organically. There is a lot of emotions sort of flying around here, I see. Like, look at this person here is sort of deep in the water. It looks like sort of submerged in emotions, and there is sort of different feelings and things happening. So this could be on both sides or one, but I see that this is ultimately a very positive card. It talks about depth of feeling, but it talks about, like I said, going with the flow, and that's the approach and energy that is surrounding this at the moment, allowing it to unfold, trusting your intuition. Let's just have a look at their energy check and get a bit of Chariot. Their energy is they want to move forward with this. The Chariot is all about fast moving forward energy. We see this pull that's sort of coming from the center of this woman that we see here, but that doesn't have to mean that it's a feminine energy. It can apply to anyone. These sort of charges of horses, this chariot, pulling the situation forward. So they want to move forward with it. Still going to require this, like, going with the flow energy, but there are deep feelings at play here. So there is a future and a lot of potential there, I would say, between you and this person. Lewis, general reading. Chloe, I'll get to you as well. Please just give me a shout. I know I will have missed some people. Lewis, general reading for Lewis, please. Spirit, general reading for Lewis. General reading for Lewis, please, Spirit. Page of Emotions. Beautiful cards come through for you, Lewis. This is about an offering coming towards you, something that will light up your heart. So it could be in areas of love, romance, or it could be something that you've just longed for some time, that what is kind of at the forefront of your mind or on your heart at the moment, of kind of what would be a desire, something that you would really love and that would really light you up. Like, it could be, for some people at this time, it might be a job offer, something that you've really wanted for some time, or it could be, like I say, with it being the Knight of Emotions, because this is cups, this is about something that will open your heart, but it's a gift and it's an offering that will then open the gateway essentially to a new pathway for you, and will change your day-to-day life in some way. So if it was a relationship, a new person coming in, spending more time with them, or if it was a job that lit you up, it would really increase your happiness. So watch out for that. You might already have inklings of what that might be and it coming towards you, or it could be just a total surprise and something in the near future, but it is a gift and offering coming through, Lewis. A really beautiful positive card there for you. Laura, did you post your question? Please do if you haven't already. Chloe, I'm going to read your, now if you're still here, is there a future between me and W? Chloe, this is for you. Future energies for Chloe and W, Spirit, please. Future energies for Chloe and W, please, Spirit. Hierophant. This is a positive card. It's a major arcana. Again, tells me this is strong energies between you two. This is about sort of needing to take for best results to get what you want. First off, I just want to say, look what a positive light this person sees you in. This is like you with a very powerful aura, very strong energy, this vibrant pinks and kind of oranges coming through. There is something about this is their energy, and I always notice that this card, there's some kind of feeling of maybe feeling a little bit insignificant or intimidated. Can they measure up? Can they measure up to you? So if that, you might be aware of that in their behaviors, or be aware of that going forward. But the Hierophant is about not rushing the situation. It's about really taking quite a traditional approach, which sounds kind of, it's almost like playing by the rules. So if that's like taking things slow maybe, or being quite boundaried on your side, but it's like doing the right thing, which might feel like it goes against maybe how your feelings and your emotions, but it's actually going to get you the best results. So don't just kind of dive in, don't jump in if you're tempted to do that, because this does have the potential for longevity, a higher commitment. The Hierophant's all about that, but it's about doing what you know is the right thing to do in that situation. I hope this makes sense. And not being reckless in any way, but being quite reserved, cautious, and doing the right thing. I hope that resonated. I hope that helped, Chloe. Thank you for the gifts. Cassie, what is your question, Cassie? Please. Oh, here we go. I've got it. So Cassandra, will my partner Kieran be okay with me soon? He says we need a serious talk. Okay, Cassandra and partner. What are the future energies for Cassandra and her partner? What are the energies surrounding Cassandra and her partner, Spirit? Oh. Sorry, TikTok was just asking me to verify my identity. Cassandra, what are the future energies for her and her partner, Spirit? The Chariot. This tells me that this is a positive card. This is a major arcana. It's about things will still continue to move forward quite fast. This is very, like I've spoke about, this card has come through a few times in this session, but it's about being that sense. We see these horses that are charging ahead, so you are being pulled forward in this direction, Cassandra. So this is a very positive card to come through. It doesn't talk about a negative or anything stagnating. It's like the energy is moving fast. This is about the need, you're going to have to trust your intuition of what to guide you and to pull you through this, of what is the right direction for you to go in. I want to tell you as well that you have more power and influence and control in this situation than maybe what you feel. With him saying that, you know, you need to have this serious talk, maybe you feel like on the back foot, but I feel like that you're very much still in a position of power, and to remember that feels important. Your intuition is your most important guide in this situation. Maybe the serious talk is about something positive, about, you know, I don't know, it could be something surprising, about fast moving, about, you know, leveling up a commitment. I'm just going to see what your partner's energy, because I feel like this is you. Five of Voices. If you have had the conflict, if you've had like arguments or maybe harsh words have been said, the Five of Voices, always with the five, it brings the message that this will blow over. It's not, it almost brings like storm in a teacup energies, even if it feels like a really big deal or a really big argument. It's one of those things when you look back on it and you kind of go, oh, what were we arguing about? What was that? It seems insignificant from where you are now. So if things will continue to move forward with you both, this is still on track. It's still happening. These disagreements that you may have happened or experienced, it will blow over and it will pass, and you'll look back on it and think, and it won't be the big deal that maybe it feels like now. So I hope that is comforting to you. Let me just sort out my cards and then I'll have a look. Oh, sorry, just dropped some. Sorry, I'm just seeing what Cassandra, tell me the truth. You said because I told a lie, but it was a little white lie. Oh, there you go. That's just what I was saying. It's like a storm in a teacup. It's almost like that kind of petty energy is maybe coming from him. So I would not pay too much mind to this. And it will blow over, so almost try not to get sucked into the drama, if that makes sense. That Chariot energy, like you just focus on, you know, keep moving forward, focus on you in a way, and let him just have his kind of petty moment if that's what he needs to, but don't get caught up in that energy. It will blow over. You will look, like I said, look back on the past, and it won't have any significance to you or this relationship. Okay, I'm just going to move on to the next question now. See who I've missed. Let me just go back. Artie, is it? Artie, are you still there? No problem, Cassie. Yeah, that anxiety, I get it. Artie, would you like general reading, or if you've got a specific question? Is it Artie or Artie? I hope I'm pronouncing that okay. General, no problem. Is that, oh no, that's Angel, sorry. Or was that Artie? Specific question. What is your question, Artie? Where Venkat going? Where are you going? Future energies for you and Venkat. Artie and Venkat, please. Future energies. Artie and Venkat, please. Future energy, spirit. The Chariot. It's funny how so many similar cards come out when we're in this, when we do these sessions, and I always feel like there's this collective energy that we're all here. You know, there's a lot of people here with similar energy going on. Like I said, I will do a collective reading at the end for anyone who I don't get to do a specific message, so if you want to hold on for that, but I will continue working through the questions until then. But Archie, the Chariot, this is very encouraging. I feel like if you felt like there has been some stagnation or that things aren't moving in the direction that you want to with this person, this will change. There is a strong pull here of emotion. There's almost like a magnetic pull between you two that I'm picking up on, that I see and feel. And if you can, I feel like you will get on the same page is what I'm hearing, get on the same track. And once that happens, once you can kind of align, it's like timing could be an issue here if you've had things going on separately, and it's like that moment when both your focus will turn to each other with the same intent and the same intensity of emotion, and then things will move fast. And then if there are any challenges that crop up as well between you and this person, I want you to have the confidence that you will get through them. So not to freak out too much if, we all get, like with relationships, bumps in the road, and it's really hard not to feel like maybe the world is ending if things don't go entirely smoothly. But try to stay calm and have the confidence that it's okay, that we'll work through it, we'll get over it, work it out, work it through. I always like that kind of saying when it comes to relationships, and that's what's come through for you. So have peace and have confidence in this connection, I would say. You will, timing maybe has been an issue, but you are coming together, and then things will move quicker once you kind of arrive at that point together. I hope that helps. I hope that offered some comfort. Laura, I don't know if you have posted your question. I've missed it. I'm just going to go back. Laura, here we go. I asked you, is my ex Charlie going to come back to me? And if so, when? There we go. Charlie. So what are the energies surrounding Laura and Charlie, please, Spirit? What are the energies surrounding Laura and Charlie, please, Spirit? What are the future energies? Okay, so I believe this is Charlie's energy coming through about angsting over a decision, maybe if to come back or not here. Two of Voices all about being in your head, overthinking, getting tangled up in thoughts and being too much in our head. Like that's what I'm seeing as their energy, like being literally maybe even like having headaches. I have all this tension in my head right now that I can feel, and it's like a rolling boil, almost something like there needs to be a conversation here. There needs to be a decision made that feels well overdue. There is a crossroads here though, so they are at a crossroads. I'm just going to see what is the likely outcome of their decision. Okay, so it's come through with advice that there is with the Five of Materials, it's the disappointment and loss maybe that has happened between you, and that still feels like that's at the forefront and that's influencing this situation. But actually, with this, beyond this, these sort of negative feelings and maybe even some kind of depression on one or both of your sides here, there's actually is an opening here of a positive doorway of a future together for you both. But it's about needing to shift out of that loss and disappointment and not get pulled down. And is there something that has occurred between you maybe, that is it possible to get over this? If someone feels very hurt in the situation, that could be both of you or one of you, take what resonates. But there is this gateway, there is an opening and a pathway to a different, again, this pathway, look at this gateway here is very similar to this one that we see here. But at the minute, what I'm seeing is that they are still very much caught up in their head. Are they able to get over maybe something negative that has happened between you? If they can shift out of this negativity it may take more time. The energy may be stuck at the minute. Ultimately, they will shift out of this, but at the minute they feel very stuck. We've got the Muse and Materials here though, so they will shift into this. This is Muse and Materials is about taking control of a situation, commitment to a path. Look, this doorway here, so they are choosing this gateway, which I believe is the continuation of this connection, of this relationship. So they will shift and they will get clarity at the minute, but what with it being the Muse and Materials as well, this could take longer than maybe what you want. It's going to require patience. So if you feel happy to wait for them, I guess is the question, if that still feels like the right thing for you to do, then go with that. But the Muse and Materials is again a bit of an overthinker that can take their time to make this decision. They're tied in knots at the minute, but they will move forward, but like I say, it'll take time. I hope that helped. Right, I'll just do a couple more questions and then I will do the collective read. I'm going to finish at 2, guys. I'm just seeing if I have missed anyone. He's been horrible last week. I just see Laura. Yeah, so he's just very angsty in his head, taking his time. He went to the police saying I was stalking him. Okay, well, you need to decide, yeah, Laura, if this is, if you want to be this patient with him, you know. I'm sending love and light regarding that situation, Laura. Let's have a look. Paul, do you want to pop your question in? A general reading. Angel, I know that you've asked a new Angel, this is for you. General reading for Angel, please, Spirit. General reading for Angel, please, Spirit. What energy is surrounding Angel right now? 7 of Voices. This can be about, bear with me one moment. So, circumstances or maybe particular person around you, Angel. There's some kind of untruth. Someone maybe isn't being straight with you. I don't know who pops into your mind when I say that. It could even be, you know, like at work, like a company, for example. It doesn't have to be necessarily one person. It can be more collective, or it might be one particular person at work, or just someone close to you, but there is a sort of dishonesty. This card is about someone trying to get away with something, so to go under the radar. I'm just going to ask what's the best way for you to deal with it, because that Spirit's obviously brought that through to kind of give you a warning of some kind, I guess. So I don't know if you know who that person is. Queen of Inspiration, so I believe this is your energy and how you need to deal with it. It's about knowing your strength in this situation. The Queen of Inspiration is very charismatic. She's very attractive to others, a natural born leader. You may be a fire sign or have lots of fire in your chart, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, but people are drawn to you. And the Queen of Inspiration is about really trusting your intuition as well. So it's more about that, you know, it's that trust in your gut. So don't talk yourself out, like if something feels off but you haven't maybe got the evidence as such, but like trust that intuition still, because it's your gut that's telling you. Your intuition is raising a red flag. And this card is also talks about, in a way, like self-preservation, about you taking the lead of this situation. I hope that resonates, if that makes sense, like you somehow staying in control and not letting this person take you off path, take you off track with their dishonesty. If you can stay bold, if you can stay confident in your own abilities as well. Someone's trying to gaslight you, maybe in about your talents, even, it could be. Someone doesn't, so something is about they're serving their own interests rather than yours. Could even be through jealousy with the Queen of Inspiration, because they are so charismatic and have such a powerful energy. So just be mindful of this. Be in your power and trust your intuition, and don't be gaslit. I hope that resonated for you. And then I'll just do Paul last, I believe. I don't know if you, and then I'm going to do the collective reading, guys. So just know that Paul's the last reading that I'll have here. I'm just trying to find his question, or if you're still here, Paul, to post it. Thank you so much for the roses and the gifts, guys. Paul, just post your question. This will be the last one, guys, that I say, and then I'll do the collective reading for anyone that I miss. Obviously, it's just really impossible to get to everyone. When will I see Fatima again? Okay, so I don't really do like timelines, but I can have a look at the energy surrounding you and Fatima, Paul, so I'll do that now. What are the future energies surrounding Paul and Fatima, please, Spirit? Future energies surrounding Paul and Fatima. Page of Emotions. Beautiful card to come through, Paul. This is often a card of love and romance, with it being Page of Emotions. So it's about cups, which is, like I say, about love, feelings, emotions, and this is about a gift and an offering, something that will open your heart. Spirit is asking you to open your heart as well to this situation. It is very positive card to see. Once this gift comes through, this offering, this will open a new way of being as such, which I think is the future energies of what is leading between you and Fatima, that it is forward moving, with it being the Page of Emotions. It takes a sensitivity as well to the situation, gentle energy, being patient, taking your time, not forcing the energies, but allowing a sense of flow. But once this gift and offering, maybe it's like a higher level of commitment between you both. Someone is coming forward with, like I say, that gift, that offering of love and romance. So this is a very positive card to see. I see things going in a positive direction for you and her. This will open your heart, and in turn will open you up to new experiences and new life experiences as well. So really beautiful to see. I hope that brings you some comfort and some clarity. Right, I'm going to move on to the collective reading now, guys, just so I'm coming to the end of the live. So this is for anyone that I've missed. I do regular lives, so please do give me a follow, and then you'll be alerted to it. I also have a YouTube channel where you can find long form videos, pick a card readings. There's a large video library there, and I do lives over on YouTube as well, which you'll be notified as well if you want to subscribe. Links in my bio. But let's take a look. This is a collective reading, please, for everyone who is still here. I'm going to look at past, present and future. sorry, bang the camera. Past, present, and near future energies, please, Spirit. The past, so the Lovers. So this can be for many of you about a strong love connection. There has been, the majority of the questions in the room have been about love as well today. And this comment's really from Spirit about this person who's on your mind, on your heart, is of significant importance. This is soulmate energy. This is twin flame energy. And it's really a reassuring card to say that this commitment is real, is genuine, and it's Spirit wants to acknowledge what a significant impact that you have made on this person and this person has made on you. And Spirit blesses this union and connection as well. Let's have a look at the present. The present is 9 of Inspiration. This is about if you've had difficulties, if you've had challenges, it could be directly with this, you know, in this connection that you've had a lot of struggles. 9 of Inspiration is feeling really quite worn out and emotionally beat up about how things have gone. Maybe you've hurt each other, or you've been hurt in this situation. And it's about really, one, it tells me that there is still something left in this connection, like there is a ways to go. It's not over if that's what you want. But it's like there's this still taking a stand, and that you need to be strong within your boundaries. We see this woman here who is taking a stand. So it's about being strong, being in your own power, not relenting or giving in a way, like speaking your truth of what you want and what you desire and asking for that, and not breaking on that. Maybe on the past you've kind of given in on things, but this is about really now is the time that you need to stand strong, hold the line. And if you've spoken your truth and maybe not had a good reception, still don't break, like stand in your truth and your strength. And the near future energies, we have the 2 of Materials. So things will get moving again if it's been after a period of stagnation or feeling stuck in a way and maybe lost even. Things will get moving, the energy will lift and will get a bit lighter, like a sense of flow, but there are still going to be ups and downs, and you need to expect that. And the way that you can navigate through this is by staying centered and by staying grounded. So don't get caught up in the drama, or try not to be too reactionary to circumstances, situations. Stay centered, so do what you can, you know, what works for you. Is it meditating? Is it sticking to a routine? Is it going to the gym? What keeps you grounded and level-headed? Looking after yourself first primarily will help, but things will get, the flow will come back, the energy will lift, it will come through again. But you can still expect some ups and downs. And like I say, Spirit is saying the way to navigate through this is to you need to focus on staying centered, and not getting caught up in every up and every down as if it's like the end of the world. So I hope that helped. Thank you all so much for being here. Like I say, I will be on doing lives regularly. You can find me on YouTube as well. But thank you so much for being here and all your gifts and follows. But love and light to you all. Take care.